from Annalise Creates, Annalise Creations. You saw me do the first two steps. I wasn't speaking. So I'll just go back over what I did. I got some graph paper and I glued that down using my matte medium. And then I made this piece right here. I'm doing several different layers of jelly printing. And then after I did that, the prompt for this week, I think, is fabric of your lives. So then what I did was, as I was experimenting, and I took some cheesecloth and I went ahead and used a stencil, and using the Dilutions paints in different colors, I went over and did just several layers at a time. Actually, it was leftover paint that I had used on this. These are burlap stickers that you can get like at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I think might sell them also. I got these on clearance at Michael's a long time ago, and I had no idea what to do with them, and then I got the wild idea of maybe painting on them and using different stencils and patterns and things to create a cool background. So this is kind of going to be kind of a busy piece, but I thought beforehand, before I do any more of these steps, to mute this part down a little bit, I was going to add a little bit of white paint over it. So I'm going to fast forward through this section. Enjoy. It's Anne from Annalise Creates, Annalise Creations. I'm back for this to finish off this. Okay, so got these pieces of, they're like a lacy type, crocheted type lace. They're not really lace per se, but I'm going to put them down here. And this one already had adhesive behind it. These don't have them, so I'm going to get my Xyron out. It. Here's my handy dandy Xyron, and I'm going to feed these through that rather than doing glue, which is messy when you're using these. Using the Xyron makes it much easier to get the adhesive down, but unfortunately it didn't grab onto that one. Oh well. Sometimes I can feed two in here, but this time it wouldn't let me. Okay, so let's try this again. See if I can get the two in at the same time. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Sometimes it doesn't grab right away. There we go. That time it worked. These cartridges are not cheap to replace when it's time to change them out. They're not cheap, especially my big Xylon. That one is expensive. It's like 15, 16 bucks to replace the adhesive cartridges in them. Okay, so one down. So if it grabbed on okay. Alright, so this one's going to go here. And the adhesive didn't quite go on very well. We'll see if it stays. If it doesn't stay, I'll have to go back in with some craft glue later and redo it. That's why it says rub. So I'm rubbing. Rub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub. Okay, so here we go. See if this works. It may or may not. I don't know. We'll see. Stuff gets stuck to your fingers. Whoops, hang on. Let's try that again. So you see, I'm covered in paint. I've been painting, doing other projects, and splattering paint and all kinds of things and getting it all over me. Having some arty fun today. Okay, so let's see if this works. I'm still sick, but oh well. First time in months that I've had to use my inhaler. Part of it is it was rainy and windy and everything, and I think the rain didn't really quite clear up all the pollen, I think, and the wind just blew the pollen everywhere, and I think part of it is allergies, not cold or flu or whatever, but it's hard to tell when you have fibromyalgia. Very hard to tell. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to get some embellishments for the edges here. Hang on. I'm not quite done, guys. Not quite done. Let's see what other gems I want to use. Because I like embellishments, and when I can use them, I will use them. I like these ones. I'm going to use these ones today. I think I'm going to use the big ones. And I may have to go back in and use craft glue. A lot of times this stuff doesn't stay down very well, so when it starts to fall apart, then I know I have to go back in and do some repair work. But that's it, guys. Short and sweet and fun. This one was a fun project. These are my grandparents. Unfortunately, I did not get to know my grandfather or my uncle. They both passed away, or died, I should say, when my mom was 18. And my grandmother lived a good life. She was a diabetic, though, so she went blind at the age of 22. So, yeah. So, my mom's kind of had a rough life. Anyways, so there you go. There you have it. Family is the fabric of our lives. So, enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and I shall see you next week. See ya. Bye. Toodles.